Hello, 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 hello. It is Thursday Night Live, Jenna's Picks Live. Hello, everybody. Welcome. My name is Jenna, and this is Jenna's Picks Live. Welcome to the club, to the party. Cheers. Salut. Um, First off, want to say, you guys know I don't drink alcohol. I'm a mocktail person. I also really don't like carbonation, but I'm forcing myself to like seltzer so that I could drink more than just like water and iced tea all the time when I'm out like at dinner and like with friends or whatever. And I have to say, this peach polar seltzer is so good. Like for seltzer, it's still, I mean, it's seltzer, so like how good could it actually be? But also how cute is can you guys even see that or are my lights too bright? The packaging, like the logo and stuff, just looks so cute. It doesn't look like the regular polar like cans that you usually see. So I'm really liking this. I was originally going to get the apple, I think it's like Fuji lemon crisp, something like that. I got that last week. It's actually really good for seltzer. They didn't have it this week, so I got the Georgia peach. And honestly, like I don't like carbonation and it's not sweet, but it does taste like peach and I do love peaches. So I'm happy I have something else to drink. And I normally don't drink it out of the can. I have it with like a ton of ice and I can actually like seltzer that way because it doesn't feel so bubbly once it starts to get flat and like mix with the ice. I don't know, I'm just not. Do you guys like carbonation? I don't know that I've met somebody who likes it, who has like a dislike for it like I do. It hurts my throat. I don't like it. That's also why I don't like a lot of alcohol because I just don't like the feeling in my throat. So carbonation I feel like gives me that also, which I guess is why people drink it in lieu of alcohol, but I'm just trying to broaden my horizons here, you guys. Hello, hello, welcome. Hi Nancy, hi Kim. Hi. Yes, my mom says please say hi to everyone for me. Maybe tomorrow you can look at my phone and try to fix it, delete the account and reinstall. Yes, my mom is here on the live. I know everybody likes to talk to her. Her YouTube, she still hasn't figured out how to comment or why she's not able to comment. So she wants me to tell everybody hello for her. And she's coming over tomorrow, so maybe I'll get a chance to steal her phone and fiddle around with it because it's been quite a while since you guys have been able to interact with her. I see all of her comments, but you guys don't, and I know you like to. So, hi everybody, welcome. This is Jenna's Picks Live. We are doing an athleisure live tonight, which always like top three shows for me. Athleisure, I love good athleisure. If you see me out and about, sometimes you guys stop me at CVS or at the supermarket or in the parking lot, wherever you guys tend to see me. And more often than not, I'm in athleisure. So I wear a lot of gym clothes. Obviously, you guys know I go to the gym in the morning or I work out in the morning. But then after that, I still like to be comfortable. So I'm always wearing at least one athleisure item. So I either am wearing like joggers and a cute sweater or like, track pants and a cute sweater, or I'm wearing a zip up athleisure pullover with a pair of jeans. Sometimes I'm wearing the full set. So that's what we're showing tonight. I have three full sets for you guys that definitely can mix and match. You can pair it with jeans, you can pair it with other pants, you can pair them together if you want to get more than one set. And then they come in a bunch of colors too. So I'm very excited about these. Just three sets. I also have a couple of accessories. I want to show you guys the bag. I don't think I was able to show it to you last time I did the live because it was still in use from me being on vacation. So I know I showed it to you guys on Instagram, but I wanted to show it to you here because it's such a great gym bag or travel bag or what have you. So I have it here for you guys to see. I think maybe I did show it to you on the live. I don't remember. But either way, I have it now for you guys to see the full look with the athleisure. And of course, I have some cute casual statement earrings for you guys to add to your look. Spruce it up, elevate it, but still we're getting comfy and cozy tonight for the Athleisure Live. So welcome. Tell your mom not to feel bad. This is the first time in a long time that I could chime in. Kim, I'm so glad you're here. I think she can read your comments. So I think you like doing an athleisure show so you don't have to put on your pajamas when you go to bed after the show. Literally, yes. So my mom says she thinks I like doing athleisure shows so that I don't have to put on pajamas when I go upstairs to go to bed. And 100% accurate. When I was putting this specific outfit on, I was like, I should save this to the end of the show so I could just go to sleep wearing it because like that's what I'm gonna do. But I really wanted to show this to you guys first because I have like a lot more to say about this one than the other ones. So I was like, I really want to show this first. So my plan was to show it first, show the other ones, and then after the show, just change back into this one and go to sleep. Like I didn't even bring pajama. I usually bring my like pajamas down here so I could just get ready and go back upstairs. But no, this is gonna be literally what I go to sleep in. So that's what I'm saying about athleisure. You will always find me in athleisure. Even the pajamas that I sleep in are Tommy John jogger and t-shirt set. Like it's a matching set. You guys know I love my matching sets. And like if I have to, we'll talk about this after too. If I have to run out, like if I don't have time to get dressed because something catastrophic happens in the morning, as sometimes it does before school drop off, I can literally just show up at school in my pajamas and like my kids will point out the fact that I didn't get dressed yet. But like besides the fact that it's pink, green, and or gray, it looks like it's like acceptable to walk around in a matching set, which you guys know is like my one and done. Like matching sets are life. I buy them for my kids. I buy them for myself. Greg has yet to accept a matching set, but I will still work on him to get it, to get him to wear it. So yeah, I love a good matching set and I'm here for it. So if you guys are too, that is what this live is for. If you are not here for a matching athleisure set live, please exit accordingly. And if you just want to hang out, that's fine too. But I love seeing you guys comment live. If you're watching on the replay, hello, please drop me a comment and let me know that you're watching. If you are trying to figure out how the heck do I comment on these lives, you have to have, besides my mom's situation, I don't know why, we still can figure out why she can't. But besides her situation, you guys have to have your name, a birthday, a photo or avatar or picture, profile picture, so that they can verify that you're a real person before you're able to comment on a YouTube live. And then you should be able to comment. If you're having trouble, let me know. I will try to troubleshoot for you guys because I love, there's nothing more that I love than, besides a matching set, than to be able to talk to you guys in real time. That's why I do these shows. It's literally my girl time. I had coffee with a couple friends today and I was like, this is what it's all about. It's all about the girl time. I have to update you guys on what's going on the home renovation front for us, what Greg and I have been up to, so many things. And you know that I was not here last week. We took a week off. It's been a little bit chaotic between all the snow that we've had here and school cancellations. But I did have my routine. You guys know, a lot of you guys know that I have Crohn's disease. So I had my routine colonoscopy. It was scheduled for a different day, but then because of the snow, it got rescheduled. And that's why I had to cancel the show last week because I was in Connecticut doing that and recovering. So that was not great. I would have loved to have been here with you guys. But honestly, this may be TMI, but I feel like mostly I think we're all girls here. And even if we're not, it's very important for guys to hear this too. Colonoscopies are not that bad. Like the prep is like, okay, whatever, but you get to sleep basically and relax for 2 days. So for me, Greg and I had to go down to Connecticut because that's where my doctor is, and or she's retiring now, but that's where she is. So we had to get a hotel room, and yeah, it sucked being like having to do my prep like in the room with Greg, but like it is what it is. And the preps now are not like you used to have to drink like all of this, I don't know, like 40-ounce magnesium citrate, disgusting, like you wanted to vomit from it. That's not how it is anymore for some people. I think you can request certain things, but I had to take 12 pills and then you have to drink like water on a schedule. So it's like every half hour you have to drink this much and this much and this much, and then 12 more pills, and then that's it. It's done. And like I know people are like they put off their colonoscopies, and I read signs in the waiting room, which I feel like I guess they should have the signs there, but it's also just like really scary right before you go into a colonoscopy to see all the signs being like the number one killer for men under 40 is colon cancer. And the number two killer for women under 40 is colon cancer. And it's like, okay, great. Like, didn't need to see that right in my face before I go in for a colonoscopy, but it's true. And so if you take away anything from this live besides the adorable matching sets, it's don't put off your colonoscopy. It's not that bad. The prep, like everyone complains about the prep, it's really not that bad. You get to just like hang out and lounge around in like in your bed while or like around the house while you're doing the prep, and then you take a really great nap after, like during the colonoscopy, and then you're up and it's fine, and like you go on with life the next day. It's literally not a big deal. The biggest deal is this: when the nurse can't find your vein, and then she's like, "Oh, you were dehydrated," and I'm like, "Dehydrated? I haven't eaten in 2 days. All I've had to drink was water for the last 2 days. I don't think I'm dehydrated." Um, but anyway, so it's getting better. It was blue and now it's turning into purple. So it is what it is. But anyway, this is your sign. Just go get it. Get a clean bill of health. And yeah, and then you're over. And then I think you don't have to get it what for 5 or 10 years or something like that once you're over 50. But if you have it in the family, especially. But I feel like with them saying that it's the number one and the number two reason that, you know, that happens, I feel like we should be screening for this earlier. Like, am I missing something here? Like, we're not supposed to start getting them until unless you have a pre-existing condition, but like you're not supposed to start getting them till you're 50, I think. But it's the number one and number two cause of you know what for people under 40. So why are we not making this routine at 30? Like, make it make sense, right? Make it make sense. So many things that I don't understand. I don't think a lot of people do either, but this is your sign. Kim says it is the best sleep and you lose a couple of pounds. That is so true. I was like, oh yeah, like I look good after this. And then of course you eat one meal and it's like back on. But it is great. It's a great sleep. I am always like, yes, I love this like nap time for me. And yeah, and then it's over and now you're back to real life. So please go get checked. If anything, if you have any like weird symptoms, just don't wait on it. Don't wait on it. It's not that bad. It's not scary. The prep is nothing. Just do it. I watched the whole documentary of America's Next Top Model. Did you guys see it on Netflix? It's a 3-part documentary and it is wild. So I would honestly say probably that the colonoscopy situation was worse for Greg than it was for me because I was in the hotel room. I couldn't eat anything, but like I'm just there with my seltzer and I'm watching America's Next Top Model and I'm like taking a break. I have no kids around me. Like I was just relaxing. And he's like with his headphones in watching probably like the F1 race or something. But yeah, that documentary is wild. If you guys ever watched America's Next Top Model, I watched it when I was like younger. I wasn't like like religiously watching it, but it's did not age well. And you know, I have this job of, you know, I'm a model and I mean I shouldn't say it like that. Like yes, I am a model. And it is so crazy the way like the industry, I mean the industry is awful and I could tell you a million stories, the like real modeling industry, and I wasn't even in that. I was more in the more in the commercial modeling world. And of course I do this kind of fashion modeling for you, but it's not really, you know, it's not high fashion. So I was never in like the high fashion situation. But still, I mean, it just gets worse and worse and worse. And then when you talk about like being in the 90s or like the early 2000s when that happened, oh my gosh, it was like so crazy. The things that you got away with saying to people and the feelings that everybody had and the way the lens with which we all collectively viewed beauty and the world and modeling and women. I mean, it's just insane. So, yeah, if you are bored, I wouldn't say like it's a must watch. It wasn't like that entertaining. But if you are bored and you did watch America's Next Top Model or you like knew about it, you should watch the documentary. It is wild. And the 3 people that used to be on the show, like the judges or whatever, I like totally forgot about them. And they spilled a lot of tea on that show, on that documentary. So you can hear what happened in the background of all of it, but it was pretty crazy. Anyway, so that's where I was last week doing that whole thing, and now I'm back and we're talking athleisure wear. just like being comfortable running errands, being in this in between, like it's still winter, but like we really want to be spring and like we're buying all these spring clothes, but we can't wear them yet. So this is stuff that you can wear now, you can wear later, comes in a bunch of colors. It's great for sports moms. Like as we get into like March and April, I'm going to be doing like both kids are going to be doing soccer. Juliet is not pleased, but they're both going to be doing soccer. Cooper's going to be doing baseball. We're going to be spending a lot of weekends, like, doing the sports thing and daily errands, weekend warrior kind of thing. So these are really great sets and mix and match pieces for that. So that is what we're going to be doing. And without further ado, I am going to get into the first set. So if you guys are new to Jenna's Picks, welcome. My name is Jenna, and this is Jenna's Picks Live. If you like what you see on this show, please give this video a like, a comment. Please subscribe to my channel. I do a live every Thursday here. Well, unless I'm getting a colonoscopy. Every Thursday here at 9 o'clock. You can follow me on Instagram at Jennafinn, Jenafinn. And if you really like what you see and you want to buy it, this is how you do it. So this is my website. It is, jennaspicks.com, JENASPICKS.com. Changes all the time, this banner with the new arrivals that I get. I have featured collections here. The live show collection changes every week depending on what I'm showing on the live. Winter refresh, resort for anybody who's going on vacation, most loved pieces, and then you can shop by the actual category that you're looking for here. Up on the Jenna's Picks Live tab, like I said, it changes every week depending on what I'm showing. So these are all the things that you are going to see on the live this week. I actually left that vest upstairs. Whoops. But anyway, this is the stuff that you guys see me wearing all the time. This is what you're going to be seeing on the live tonight. So if you want to purchase it, this is the way to do it. You can see all the prices here. When you go into it, you can see all the colors that it comes in. You can see all the sizes that it comes in. This set, it comes in so many sizes, so many colors, and it's free shipping, $59 and over. So this one's $46. You're almost there. And yeah, so that's how you buy everything. So that is the website. So this is the first outfit that I'm showing you guys, which is called the Repeat Offender Set. And I named it this. I thought it was a really cute name because literally you will be wearing this on repeat and you can wear it all year round, all season, like every season. It's a little bit thin probably for like the dead of winter, but like if you're at home lounging, especially over like the winter holidays or school break or like post gym session, this is such a great set for you guys. So you can see pictures here of the set, of the top, of all that stuff, and then you can see the sizing here. Down on the description, you can see what size I'm wearing, all of my stats, how I would size for this, and then what sizes what what body sizes go for each size of the, wow, hello. You can see the size chart, and I will be talking about that too. Hello. And then you can also see other things that I have included in the look. You can see similar styles down here. So that is how the website works. So for this set, I am indeed in a size medium, which I would say for all of these sets, because it's a set, and yes, definitely great travel clothing for sure. So because these are sets, we want to size for the biggest part of our body because if you are a size small, that doesn't necessarily mean that you are a size small on the top and the bottom. If you're a size extra large, that doesn't mean you're a size extra large both on the top and the bottom. We usually have a body shape, right? You're either an hourglass, a pear, an apple, all that kind of stuff. And so that will inform what size you get, especially in a set because you're not buying separate pieces. So for me, my bottom part is a lot bigger. Hello. My bottom part is a lot bigger than my top. So I always size for the bottom. I'm normally a small on top, normally a medium on the bottom. So in this set, I got a medium. We'll talk about it for the other sets too because I made a mistake for them. But I got a medium in this one. This is super stretchy. So I honestly feel like I could have been fine in the small. However, the top is a little bit on the shorter side. So it is, I don't want to say it's a cropped length, but it comes right like to your natural waist, like you see your belly button right here. So what I love about this top is the ruching. I love the length of it, and I love that you can wear it as a top with a pair of jeans, with a pair of joggers, or you can wear this as the actual set. So again, it is a one and done set because you're buying one thing, even though it's two pieces, and you're wearing it. So I got the size medium. I would say the sizing for this one this one comes extra small to 3X. And so, like I said, the size range is really wide for this one. Hold on a second. What's going on with my comments here? Why are they going over each other? Weird. Okay. There we go. I'm like, that looks very weird. So the broad size range here is awesome, which I feel like I always try to get the widest size ranges for you guys, but sometimes it only comes small, medium, large. You'll see that a little bit later, but this one comes extra small to 3X. So the extra small is 0 to 2, a small is a 2 to 4, a medium is a 6 to 8, a large is a 10 to 12, extra large is a 14, 16, 2X is an 18, 20, and 3X is a 20 to 22. So very broad size range here. And again, lots of stretch. This entire thing is stretchy. You have pockets here on both sides. It is definitely high waist. Like you could pull this all the way up if you want to. Hello. So it's really comfortable depending on where you want to wear it. So if you want to wear it more mid-rise, you definitely can. This is how the Gen Zs are wearing it, a little bit more low slung. I don't really like that look, so I like wearing it right above at the natural hip, right above the belly, not natural hip, natural waist, above the belly button. I think it's really flattering, especially on my body type. So you do you, but I do like how it has the adjustable drawstring and it has an elastic waistband, and the length is really good too. So I know I get a lot of people asking about length, and I try to please everybody, but there's some people that are like, I'm 5'2", can I wear this? And then there's some people that are like, I'm 5'9", can I wear this? So this is one that, like, it doesn't have to be a certain length, especially because it's an athleisure set. You're going to be wearing this with sneakers. So if you pull it up over the belly button, it's an ankle length on me. I'm pretty an average height. I'm 5'6", maybe a little bit on the taller side, but I don't have particularly long legs. So wearing this up on my natural waist, you can see it's down by my ankle. And then if I want to put this down a little bit more like mid-rise-ish, it becomes more of like a full-length pant. So I love the set. Like I said, it comes in 7 different colors. The colors are so good, and I love the ruching detail on the side. So tonight I'm not going to try on any like jeans or anything with it, but I do want to show you. I did try them on in these photos, so you can see here. Let me try to make this a little bit bigger for you guys. You can see here, like it just comes right up to a like mid-high rise jean, and it just is like chef's kiss, like perfect length for a top. And then these are the colors that it comes in. So I have the gray, comes in brown, which is like stunning. It's like a deep chocolatey brown, khaki, black, always a favorite, army green, blue, perfect for like spring and into summer, and pink. So this one looks like a little bit more heathered. So I love the color variation. It really, you get kind of like all the different color seasons with this. So if you're more on like the darker palette like me, then you're going to go for like the grays and the browns. If you're more of like a spring summer, the blue and the green, or even the pink would work really well too. So I just love this set. I think it's so comfortable, first of all, because it's super stretchy. And like I said, it is very lightweight. So you can wear these as separates, you can wear them together, and you can wear them all year long throughout all the seasons. So it's such a great like deal because it's under $50 and you get 2 different pieces that you can make kind of countless different outfits from. So love this set. This is the first one that I'm showing you. I wish I brought down that vest. That's really annoying. I'm going to have to wear this and take a picture in the vest because my thought process was to wear the Active Ease hoodie vest, which I wear all the time. I basically live in this vest, especially in these like in between. I keep saying it's an in between season. It's literally the dead of winter here in Massachusetts. There's like 2 feet of snow outside, but I feel like we're like crawling towards spring. So I think of it as an in between season, and I never wear a winter coat just because I'm always in and out of the car. So I love this to wear as the vest like over this outfit. Honestly, should I just run up and get it? All right, I'm gonna run up and get it. I will be right back. So if you need to refill your drink, go refill your drink. I have to go get it. It's so cute. All right, I'm back. The thing about this show is you can never accuse me of selling items that I wouldn't personally wear because I wear everything that I sell. The only reason that I sell this stuff is because I love it and I just want to share it with you. I want to share my knowledge with you. I want to share the prices that I can get with you guys. And that's basically why I do this, because when I find a good deal, I want to share it. So, how cute is this? So this is the vest. I'll come up close so you guys can see. I love that it has the like sweatshirt hood, and then it has more of a like quilted body. It has pockets. It's a real zipper. Where's the zipper? Oh, it's down here. It's a real zip. Hello, what's going on here? There we go. I wear this vest literally all the time. It was just upstairs sitting on top of my gym bag because that's what I wore today. So I love this one. It also comes in olive green color, but I just think the black is like so classic and it goes with everything. Like if I had the green, I probably couldn't wear it with this set. So I love this vest, and I do have to say, when I started selling this vest last year, there was a company that you guys might know very well, a very well-known boutique. They definitely have more like high-priced things, and I really like ordering from them. I just don't feel comfortable saying what I don't want to like bash any company, but they were selling this vest for 80. I think it was like $79, $80, something like $89, $79. And I was able to get this same exact, it was literally exact vest for 52 for you guys. So I was really excited about this. A lot of you guys bought it and I wear mine all the time. So if you don't have this or if you want to grab it in another color, it's such a good one. And like, look how cute this outfit is. So top to bottom, I have the hoops, these like really cute little braided hoop earrings. I have the outerwear vest with the contrasting hood. And then I have the two-piece repeat offender set. So such great pieces, such affordable pricing, you guys. The set is under 50. The earrings, I think, are 30. The vest is 52. It's just like the perfect, and you can make a million different outfits out of this because you can wear these two pieces separately too. You can wear this vest with jeans or over workout clothes. So many different options. But this is such a good like little gym outfit. Thank you so much. I think this outfit's so cute too. And then, if you really want to go wild, you can add in the gym bag or the everyday tote. So this tote is my new best friend. Also comes in a bunch of colors, and it has a million pockets. I think you guys remember me talking about this from vacation. Why is this showing like weird? Go back up here. I think you guys remember me talking about this from vacation about how I was losing the lollipops on the plane because I could not remember what pocket I put it in. There's so many pockets in this bag. Also comes in a bunch of colors. It is super, super lightweight. It weighs less than a pound, and then you just put everything in it. It has a luggage strap on the back so you can take it on the plane with you. It's perfect personal item or carry-on item size. It has pockets on the outside. It has another pocket here with a snap. Then it has a full zipper on the top. It's so funny. This bag does not, like, I could not photograph this bag. It was so hard because it's just like quilted and it's floppy, and that's great because it folds up really small and you guys can pack with it. But it's so hard to photograph and to like show. But when I tell you, it's so big. It has so many compartments. It has a padded laptop compartment with a strap. There's a zipper compartment inside. There are slip pockets inside. So many different areas for things in here. And now you guys know why I lost all those lollipops when I was on the plane, because there are so many pockets in this. So really great gym bag. You can fit your sneakers in it too, which is always a plus because, like I said, I have been using a backpack. Like I said last week or 2 weeks ago, not like I said on this show. I always wear like sneakers to the gym, and then I end up like getting dressed after I shower there and then putting my sneakers back on because I just don't have room to take another pair of shoes. You can fit other shoes in here. So really great size bag, and you got quilting, the matching set, the earrings. You are good to go. This is literally the the athleisure set that you will find me in from here on out because it's lightweight and you can wear it all season and all year round. So this is the outfit. I'm going to move on to um, the next set. And I'll let you guys know. So we started, I don't know if you guys saw on my Instagram, but I have decided that I need to renovate little things, not renovate, update little things around basically every room in the house. And it's annoying the heck out of Greg. Every time I come home with a new pillow, he was like, "What are you doing? Why do you have another pillow in your hand?" I think I bought a total of 9 pillows within the last week because I just am like sick of everything. And pillows are the easiest way to like spruce up your decor. By the way, before I take off this top, I just want to show you now that you can see different colors. You can see like where the top hits. It's so flattering because it comes up a little bit on the sides and down in the middle. So you can see that it creates like a really nice shape. It like really kind of takes in the waist there. And you can see that it just comes to like a really nice length with a pair of high-waisted pants. So just wanted to show you that before I put on the shirt that it comes with. But anyway, so we really are renovating Cooper's room. That's like the big project. But I decided that I also, this is how my mind works, you guys. Juliet came home with like the cutest, it was like a 20 by 20 map of the world that she painted. And she wrote like the world and like all of her S's were backwards for the continents. I mean, it's like the cutest map. So I got like a cute like 20 by 20 or 24 by 24 wood frame for it. And I'm like, you know what? It's like a white oak wood frame. And I'm like, there's no other white oak or like woody aspects to this playroom. Everything's just gray and white, except for their little like 2-person craft table. It's like it's white and wood. And I'm like, I need to add some more wood to this playroom. So I was like, really don't like this rug. So I'm gonna change the rug. So I ordered a new rug. And then I was like, the pillows on the sofa don't go with the rug. So I'm gonna order new pillows. And Greg's like, are you doing all this because you bought a picture frame? Like, just buy a white picture frame. Like, what are you doing? But really, I never liked the rug that's in the playroom anyway because it was from our like old living room, like from I don't know, at least 7 years ago. And I know that doesn't sound like a lot, but it has seen some things. And Taco like eats it. It's definitely, it's like matted down. It needs to go. The only reason it's in there is because we bought it from Crate and Barrel, I think, and it was expensive. So I felt bad throwing it out when we moved into this house. So I was like, all right, we're not putting this in the living room. We'll get a different rug. But I felt a little bad throwing it out. So it's been in the playroom. But I'm like, this could I never even I shouldn't say I never liked it. I did like it, but it's not my style anymore. It's very modern. It has like circles on it, and it just like I'm done with it. And then the pillows that we had on the sofa were the pillows that like the stock pillows that come with the sofa that you get. And I know my mom is like cringing because she's a designer and like you never keep the stock pillows. She let me do it because she added other pillows, stock pillows from my other couch onto it to like make it like, seem okay. And she like flipped them over, like flipped them around. So it was fine, but it's time for me to like be a grown up and buy throw pillows on my own and not need to be like, I don't know if this pillow matches. So, Mom, wait till you come tomorrow and you see my pillow situation. I don't have the rug yet. I'm getting the rug next week, so I don't want you to judge based on that, but I'll show you the rug that I'm getting. It's so cute. It's plaid, I think. I mean, I got it on Amazon, so I haven't seen it, but it looks to be like gray and beige. It's mostly gray, but it has some like of that beige color, like this kind of color inside like the plaid of it. So I wanted something like casual, cute, not too girly, but also not too like I didn't want to get like a traditional rug because it's a playroom. I want it to be like a little bit more casual and fun. So I'm excited about that. I'm updating on my own, so we'll see how that goes. It could be a disaster, could be great. So yeah, that's what's been happening in the playroom. And then I have some pictures to show you guys of Cooper's room because the painter was here today. So yeah, lots of things happening. But anyway, first I'll talk about this set. So this is really, really comfortable, 3/4 zip. This is what I wore on the plane. Such a great travel fit. Actually, all of these are really great travel fits because they are, like I said, they're easy to wear. They are not Greg approved. You guys know Greg does not approve traveling in sweatpants or pajamas or leggings. He is like, you better be wearing jeans on the plane. I do not subscribe to that logic, so I will take every opportunity to wear an athleisure set, and this is the one that I chose. It is such a good one. The, again, size for the biggest part of your body. So let me see what the size that I got for this one. So this is called the off-duty scuba set. It is $54, and it's called the off-duty scuba set not because anybody's going scuba diving, but because it is scuba material. So if you guys are familiar with, I think this is Zanana. Yeah, if you guys are familiar with Zanana, one of the companies that I have been a fan of for like close to 10 years now. I sell Zanana so much on this show. So if you already know your size in Zanana, like great, order it. Their sizing's pretty accurate, like from one item to the next. But this is their scuba material, so it feels really luxurious. It feels like an Aloe or a Beyond Yoga. Really, really comfortable. I love the heathered gray quality of it. I also really like that it has the indents here. I would say you guys know me, I love a good thumb hole, but if I can't have a thumb hole, I still like a little bit of a design on the cuff. And then, like I said, it is 3/4. So if you wanted to zip it up, you can. And this one is $54. In the description, let's see what size I got. So I got a size small. And I would say the small is 4 to 6. I like the way these pants fit. They do fit a little bit tighter as far as joggers go, but I think it just depends on how you like to wear your joggers. So it depends. Like if I'm wearing them out as like an outfit, I don't like a sweatpant looking jogger because then I feel a little bit like, like a scrub, like I'm wearing pajamas or I'm not really ready for the day. So a tighter, more streamlined jogger makes it look intentional and does not make it look sloppy. So that's what I would say, like just to warn you guys from, if you're ever like, how come when I wear a matching set, I look like I'm wearing pajamas, and when she wears a matching set, she looks like she's wearing an outfit, and it's because of the fit. So you have to be intentional about it. If you're wearing this as an outfit, you can't have pants that look like pajama pants. They can feel like pajama pants, but they can't look like it. So you can see how tailored these look. That makes my legs look longer. It really, like this line across really sculpts the butt. So when I put these on, or I showed you guys pictures of it on Instagram, some people were like, those pants are too tight. They don't look comfortable. They are super stretchy and they look tighter because they are more streamlined and tailored. And that's the difference between wearing something that looks like pajamas and wearing something that feels like pajamas. So accessorize it with some earrings, accessorize it with a bag, and you look like you have an intentional outfit as opposed to you threw something on and ran out the door. So that's what I would say. If you're trying to make the athleisure thing work, that's what will work. You can see a wide high-waisted waistband with a tie as well, so you get that added that elasticity and pockets. And I am wearing size small. Again, size for the biggest part of your body, but I would say this is like a true to size 4 to 6 in the small, and I'm normally a size 4. So if you like the way this looks, I would say get your true size. If you really do want the pants to be a little bit tighter or a little bit looser, then I would say if you're on the cusp, size up one, because I could have gone with a medium. The pants would have been a little looser, but then you wouldn't have got this little like booty pop situation. And I really like that. I think it just makes it look stylish and trendy as opposed to just super comfortable. But you know what I mean? Like you want it to feel comfortable. It doesn't need to look as comfortable as it feels. And that is the trick, my dears. My voice is going. What's going on? I still have not kicked that cold that I got in, when was it? Like late January. I still am dealing with it. And now I'm losing my voice too. So yay. All right, this next set is the last set to show you guys. And this is Zanana as well. I hope I didn't just get makeup all over everything. This one looks so good with the bag because it's like both of these have a like a warmer tone to the colors. This is what I called heathered vanilla because it has sort of like a slight yellow or like beige cast to it. I am obsessed with this. I wore this shirt the other day with a pair of jeans and I got some comments. I posted like a video of me showing some of the clothes that I got for the kids, and somebody was like, what's that top? Where'd you get that top? So I'm excited that I had on the live tonight because I didn't think that it was going to blow up as much as it did just from that one video where you could hardly even see it. But anyway, so this is one that, again, you can wear together or separate. I was wearing this, like I said, with a pair of jeans, and it worked. So you can do that. This one is called the Daily Essential playset, and I am wearing the size small in this one, and I would suggest, if you're on the cusp, sizing up because these pants, while they, or actually, I'll show you guys. So this one is $49, and this one is limited inventory. So because a bunch of you already asked about it, the small sold out. There are a couple mediums left and a couple of larges left. So I would say if you are interested in this one, grab it now because a lot of you guys seem to like it. So it's already selling out. It's such a good one. So you can see this one is a little bit tighter. When my leg is straight, the pocket doesn't pop out, but when my leg is bent, the pocket is kind of popping. And I personally think that that's the sign of it being too tight. When I'm not popping my leg out, which is like, when am I never not popping my leg out? To be honest, I'm like always doing that. But if I'm not popping my leg out, then it's not. So I really am on the cusp of it being too small, as they say. It's whatever you're comfortable with. I prefer something to feel a little bit more relaxed than to be tighter. And so this is the difference between these pants and the pants that I just had on, is that little pocket flip. So I would suggest the sizing for this one. This is also Zanana and it's also scuba material, but I would say the small in this one feels more like a 2-4, whereas the small in the one that I just had on with the 3/4 zip feels more like a 4-6. So if you're on the cusp and you're bigger on the bottom for this one, I would say size up, which is great because the smalls are already sold out. So that's what I would say. So I wish I got a medium in this one also because it has this like piping down the front. And if they're too tight, well, this is also a way that you can tell they're not too tight on me because the piping isn't going woo across my thigh, right? Like if it was tighter, you would see the piping going like, around the roundness of my thighs, but it's not doing that, which shows you that these pants are not too tight, but it's all about what you feel comfortable with. And for me, I prefer not to feel like I'm wearing a second skin when I'm wearing a pair of joggers. Leggings, fine, but these are joggers. I would prefer them to be a little bit looser, especially because given the piping and the pockets. The only thing I don't like about this is that you can see the pockets. Kim, I know. So my whole thing, you guys know, I have done so many lives where I like blast these companies for being like, why are you putting white or, whatever, the material, the same color material as the inside of the pocket? Put nude color inside. I don't understand these companies. This is my whole problem with white jeans too. And like the $200 Good American jeans from Nordstrom are like that. I don't understand. Put a nude color here. Nobody wants to see white underneath. When you're layering, layer with nude. It's my biggest gripe, Kim. I totally agree with you. So what I did when I wore these is the pockets are down here and you're like, oh, first of all, I hate seeing this like square pocket anyway. So what I do with the pockets is I either take it and I have them up here, or I take it, if you can, with these. Oh no, with these you can. And I push it in the back like this, and then shimmy it down. And then you don't see the pockets in the front. You see it going like this, which is fine for me. I prefer that than like the square pocket in the front. So I totally agree with you. How much better does this look? Like, how much better? You just have to like bunch it up here and then, or even like if you don't care about the pocket, you could even take them out. But I totally agree. I'm like, why is that even a thing? Why are we doing that in this day and age? You should know. Put nude underneath there. It's so annoying. It's like my biggest gripe with white jeans. And at some point, you just have to accept it because every single company does it. And it's like, just make the jeans thicker then. Like, make the jogger a little bit thicker so you don't really see it. It's like so annoying. But I do always, especially even if it's not related to color, this is also just a good tip. Thank you, Kim, for pointing this out because I have thick thighs. I have that big dancer leg. And so my biggest part of my body is the bottom. So sometimes I love my pockets, but sometimes you have pockets on a dress or on pants or on shorts, especially like linen shorts, and it sticks out on the side. Trousers too. And so what happens is you're adding dimension to the part of your body that's already bigger. So I always take the pockets and I bring them to the back. Always on dresses, on unless I need to use them, but on dresses, on pants, specifically on dresses and linen shorts, I always take the pocket and I pull them into the back because nobody needs that like sticking out like extra 2 inches that this gives you when like this is already like the biggest part of your body. Nobody needs that. So anyway, that's a great tip for you guys too, not just for these pants, but like, for life in general. But anyway, so yeah, this is the second outfit or the third outfit. I just love that you can wear these together or separate. These are a mid-rise too, so if you guys are more interested in a little bit of a lower rise, this one comes right up to the belly button. You can tuck in, you can wear out, you can wear them separate. Like I said, I was wearing this with a pair of jeans. I was wearing these with a black sweater in some of the pictures, so you guys can see that too. But such a good set, and I love this color. So I'll come up close so you guys can see it again. And actually, I'll show it to you next to heathered gray so you can really see the color difference here. So this is the heathered vanilla, and then this is regular heathered gray. So before I end tonight, I did want to just show you guys the pictures of what I'm doing to Cooper's room, or at least the paint. I have thicker legs too. I never thought of pulling them to the back. I have cut them out and sewed them up, and then you don't have pockets. I know. So pulling them to the back is a great idea because when you need to use them or when you want to use them, they're still there. But I always pull them to the back. Think of me when you wear your next like flowy dress. I'm telling you, it will like change the game for you. Actually, you know what? I'm not putting on a flowy dress, but I did it with the first pants and I didn't even tell you guys. And I should have told you. So I should not be gatekeeping, but I just do it so often that I forget. So you guys saw these pants. These were the first ones. And it's fine that I'm putting them back on because I'm going to go to sleep in them tonight. I said I was going to put them back on after the live. So these are the pants that I showed you. You can see how slim this looks in the hip. This is why, because I have the pocket tucked all the way back here. That's how I got the pockets to be slim, because if you keep them in the front, you get this bulkiness here. You get the pocket starting to stick out here. Like, what is this? Because my leg is on the bigger side, you're getting this like addition to your leg. And like, who wants to add an extra inch or two to the legs? So I take the pocket, right? Like, look at all that material. So you can cut them out, or you can just take the pocket and move it to the back, and it lays flat. It's literally the best trick. I'm so glad I told you guys this. It's like one of these things that I've just been doing forever, and I thought everybody else knew about it, and I guess not. So I'm glad that you brought it up because it's so good. Also, honorable mention for my Kissick sneakers that I wear all the time. This is my fourth pair of these. They're just the best, and I want to show them to you before I end the show. So Kissick sneakers, and I also have their winter boots and their snow boots. You can step on the back and they never break. I got these when I was pregnant and they were like the best sneakers ever, so I didn't have to bend down and tie them. My gym sneakers are Kissicks. These are the ones that I travel with, and I've also worked out in them too. I just wear these every single day. And like I said, I also have the boots, and they're just the best. The backs never break. You can step on them, you can crunch them, you can smush them, and they never break. So that's the Kissicks. But anyway, so wanted to end the show by showing you guys what I have been doing to Cooper's room. So the painter was here today, And I'll show you what his room looked like. So when we got him a big boy bed, we got him, we like kind of changed his room a little. Like he used to have baby animals and his crib and everything, and like he didn't have that anymore. And also, you know that we moved into our house 3 years ago now. So once we moved into this house, we had a toddler bed for him, and then we transitioned to the his actual bed, and we put up the Batman pictures along the wall. And so this is what his room has looked like, and it's just when we you guys know Greg, he needs to do everything very, very fast. So, especially when we moved in, I think we had a week between when the house became ours to when we moved in. And when I tell you, if you guys were around, then you already know, but the amount of like actual construction, physical labor that he put into the house in those like I think it was 5 to 7 days. He redid our entire playroom, put built-in closets in there, painted almost the whole house, but with a main focus on the kids' rooms. Put down brand new carpet, did this whole panel wall and also the paneled wall in Juliet's room. I mean, he literally turned the whole thing out. And so because of that, my mom and I were like, because he was like, I need to know, what are we painting? What are we doing? And so we didn't have time to him and haw over like what paints we were going to do and blah, blah, blah. So we basically just did the same exact stuff that we had in his room in the other house and put it into this room. And now you probably know, if you've painted rooms before, that like lighting in every area, on every wall, in every house, in every room is different, especially if it faces a different part of the house. So the colors never quite looked right. They were great in his room in our old house. It was like the most beautiful nursery. But it really just didn't translate that well to this house because this just looked like darker gray, lighter gray. The carpet kind of looked purple. Like it just didn't flow together. And so now that I'm like, and then he wanted like Batman bedding and it's like royal blue. It didn't match anything. So it was fine for a while, but I'm like so sick of it. So we just picked paint colors. Painter was here, like I said, today. And oh, my mom said baby room, big boy room. His room is always beautiful. That is true, but we're gonna make it. I still want it to look like a little boy's room because I want to be able to have it grow with him. I don't want to like immediately put him into like a big kid room. Like I still want him to feel like it's his. So what I ended up doing was, this is just the colors because like I said, the painter this video is from literally a few hours ago that I'm going to show you guys. Um, this is what his room, obviously the furniture is, we don't have furniture for him right now. But he's going to keep the bed, and then we're getting rid of that other piece of furniture that you saw, and we're getting him a different dresser. And the next thing is I have to figure out what carpet to get. But this is what we are doing now. You guys can see. Let me make this a little bit bigger so you guys can see this. So it is beige, like an off-white on the walls, and then we have like a deep blue, almost like navy along the back paneled wall. I am so obsessed with it. And then you can also see a sneak peek of what his blanket looks like. Obviously everything's like, the paint's still wet and everything, so it's not moved back. But I have to change the carpet. But how good does that look? You can see this is like almost like a denim blue, and then that is like the beige. The colors look so good, and I'm so happy. So that's step one. Well, step one was really picking the paint and like deciding what I was going to do with the room. So I already did that. So step two is we actually had the painter, and now I have to figure out carpet. And I think I'm going to do like I'll probably hate myself for this, but I think I'm going to do like a light, like natural color, maybe like a linen color, low pile carpet. Greg was like, you're going to put a light color in his room? And I'm like, the kids, for however they destroy the playroom, they don't bring food up to their rooms, and they don't bring like markers, crayons, pencils, pens. Like none of that stuff is ever in their room. So like, how much could you really dirty it? Except when he like vomits on the floor, which he my mom will tell you happens. He does not know how to get it into the bathroom or into a trash can. So that's the only thing. When that happens, my heart will break. But besides that, like, I mean, am I crazy for adding a light color carpet in there? Like, what? They don't wear shoes in the house. They don't eat in their rooms, and they don't do art in their rooms. So what is he doing? He's doing Legos and he's reading, and he's building stuff with with tape and cardboard. I feel like light color is probably fine. Am I kidding myself? Somebody tell me definitely don't do it or you're fine, because I that's what I'm going with. So I'll be hitting up the carpet store probably next week to do that. And now we have to get him a dresser and everything. So I'm gonna put bookshelves right here along this wall. So and there's like a little chair, like a cognac color chair that I have for him there. We have to put that stuff back in his room, and then I'm gonna do some shelves to display his Legos. So I got a plan, you guys, but I'm so excited about how the paint came out, because it just really, like, I loved the paint colors that he had in his room, and then when we put them in this room, it just did not translate. Like the colors, he gets so much light in his room that the gray looked purple, the blue looked gray, the carpet was weird. Like it just didn't work. And so I'm very happy that this is working. I always said when you were growing up, bedrooms are for sleeping, playrooms are for playing. Yes, I am aware that my mom has said that. I like the kids to be able to play in their rooms, um, just like for the mornings and whatever. So like I do let them keep toys in their rooms, but definitely not like art or anything like that. So yeah, so that's what we've been up to lately. Greg is all excited. F1 is starting, and yeah, it's just been kind of crazy around here with stuff that updating. So I'll show you guys the playroom when the rug comes. And yeah, it's pretty much all I got for you guys. So if you are interested in anything that I showed tonight, make sure you hop onto jenaspicks.com, JENASPICKS.com. Purchase all that stuff, especially the set and the other one, because it is limited inventory. People have been buying those. This set with these pants comes in a bunch of colors and tons of sizes, including extra small and plus sizing. So grab those. They're great for all year round. And I will see you guys when I see you next week. I think we're going to be doing transitional sweater vibes. So transitional sweaters, or transitional, I shouldn't say sweater. I always say sweater. Transitional cardigans and sleeveless sweaters. I'm very excited about that. It's just something that I've been shopping for, so I feel like why not make a live for it, because you guys probably want some spring stuff too that's a little bit on the thicker side. We're all shopping for spring and we all can't wear anything yet, so it'd be really nice to shop for something that you can wear right now. So follow me at Jenafin, JENIFINN, JNAFINN. Can't spell my name. And make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to this video, this channel, and I will see you guys next week. Love you so much, and have a great weekend. Bye.